In my bio, I describe myself as a recovering CEO. And having filled that role for many years in a conventional power structure, oh my God, it was so lonely. I wanted to have connections. I liked the people I worked with deeply. I cared about them. And yet I could never be one of them in a way. I could never be part of that group. No matter how much I tried, we'd go out to dinner together or what have you. And I mean, sure, we'd socialize. And yet there was always something else in the room. There was this sense of the power differential, the one-upping of my role, which meant they weren't completely relaxed. They always had that feeling of the bosses in the room, right? And you could feel it, you could tell, and it got in the way. And they could never be totally authentic and connected with me, and vice versa. I also had the weight of responsibility. You know, I have power here, and I better not abuse it and misuse it, right? So I put that pressure on myself even when I'm in a social setting, and it's hard not to. It's lonely. It's really lonely. In fact, Harvard Business Review just published a report about that, where they surveyed CEOs and found a shocking amount of loneliness at the top. And they went on to say, though, you know, it wasn't just CEOs. It was anyone that had newfound authority reported that same quality of loneliness. And for me, that was it became very burdensome. That's tough, you know. And there's only so much you can just keep going and ignore that, I think. For me, one of the things I really love now that I'm in a new organization running with Holacracy is it's changed the nature of that game. And not by removing authority. In fact, by giving everybody authority. So when I'm in a room just chilling out, yeah, I still do have authority that no one else has, but so does everyone else, right? It's not just me. We each have our roles and we each have authority, and ultimately it's a partnership. I might have more authority in some areas, but others have more authority in others. So when we're showing up together now, the sense is I'm here with people that all have the burden of authority, the weight of responsibility. And I'm not alone anymore. And I'm not special and privileged anymore. I'm just one of the team. And it's just a huge liberation of energy for me. And I can be myself. I can be authentic. I can show up fully and completely. And I can interrelate with people. And it's just really heartwarming to have that finally, after being so lonely as a CEO.